think it was going to do it that time too. It seemed like it was going to work properly. I should have done this before I started the broadcast. I should have sharpened these pencils. I'm going to go ahead and just sharpen these pencils real quick. Sounds like the battery's dying. This is actually leaf green and not regular green. I couldn't find my regular green. Put you up there so you're out of the way. Yellow, you're decent. There we go. Uh-oh, I think it's dying on me, and that's going to be a problem. But it's a future problem, so... Alrighty. I want to thank everybody for joining the broadcast. I appreciate it. Hope everybody's doing well today. I am open to most conversations. I say most conversations because people on the internet can be weird. So I'd rather cover my bases now before I get weirdos. Hello, Banana Man. Thanks for joining. I mean, it's just coloring. Doesn't take much talent or skill. It's just something to do while I have conversations with people. Helps keep me focused. Trying to decide if I want to make these bands fully black or alternate between red and blue. I'm going to go with the Spider-Man theme for the whole glove itself. I was kind of thinking these would be black and then alternate between colors everywhere else. Hello, Aaron. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Nothing to... I usually describe my channel as like a hobby channel. I broadcast video games on Twitch. I used to release like game clips and toy builds, unboxing videos, Reddit reads, comic book reviews, that kind of stuff. But my brother had a really bad asthma attack at the end of November. And his heart stopped. He lost oxygen to his brain for about 20 minutes. So my life is very hectic at the moment while he heals. We help him try to heal. So yeah, I haven't been really doing content like I was before because I don't really have time for it. Just like I was like initially when I started going live I was doing a Deadpool and Wolverine like trivia book, but it took too much brain power and time. I need to not have to use brain power, just relax. He's not dead, luckily. Um, he survived the whole incident, but he went 20 minutes without brain going to his oxygen, or without oxygen going to his brain. And a portion of his brain that controlled fine motor skills um, died a bit. So now he can't control, like, he can't move any of his limbs. He's slowly speaking more clearly and with less, like, delay. But it's going to be a very long road. He's actually, yeah, basically, he actually started moving his legs. And I want to say like a week and a half ago. Not very much, but enough to like move his knees up. Still can't like stand or anything, but it's baby steps. All in all, he is doing well for the situation that he's in. Let's see here. Thank you, Ninja. I appreciate it. And well, I'm not holding a pencil correctly. I don't know. Pretty sure that's how I've always held the pencil. I guess I might hold it. Yeah, I hold it a bit differently if I'm like writing, but I don't know. That's how I hold a pencil. I believe it's how I have always. Never paid that much attention to it, I guess, though. Nobody did it to him. He was just having a really bad asthma attack. And yeah, because of the asthma attack, his lungs shut down, which caused his heart to shut down, which caused his brain to start to shut down. It was just bad luck, basically. Not really anyone to blame or anything. It's just something that did happen. I just noticed I got a few likes. I appreciate you for whoever threw me likes. I'm sure that helps me get seen in some way or another. I want to say it was 2 days before Thanksgiving. I want to say it was like the 22nd. I think is what the day was. I think it was a Tuesday. I think. Nope. Put the pencil around. Hello, C4. Thanks for joining the broadcast. I appreciate it. Yeah, he did a breathing treatment, is what it's called, with a nebulizer. Like, I don't know, a few hours before this happened. This happened at like, I think, like 11 o'clock in the morning, give or take. All right. Thank you for joining, Aaron. I appreciate it. I enjoyed talking with you. Just in case I haven't said it, since you've joined the broadcast, whoever you may be, thank you for joining the broadcast. I appreciate it. I hope everybody's doing well this evening. I am open to most conversations. I say most conversations because people on the internet can be weird. But talking with people is the main reason why I go live. I just do the coloring to help focus my mind so I don't ramble when there's nobody to talk to, as well as so I don't get bored when there's nobody to talk to. Got something to do. Yet also, decent starting point for most people. Start talking about the Marvel Universe or comic book universe, animated universe, the MCU, whichever, which I enjoy talking about. I don't know everything by any means, but last year I got really into comics. I pay for Marvel Unlimited, and try to read at least one comic a day. I'm in the process right now of reading the Secret Invasion event. I'm like 35 issues into that. It's 103 issues long. And then I have been reading, over the last year, reading all the original Spider-Man stuff. But I got to, I think it's 1985. And a series called Web of Spider-Man comes out then. And Marvel Unlimited doesn't have all the issues. So I got kind of paused on reading Spider-Man for a while. I'm trying to hope that they add the rest of the series so I can read it. As well as I've been looking into trying to find a different subscription to pay for or something to be able to read the comics. Find a website maybe. That'd be cool. I don't really want to steal it because, comic books are people's art. They deserve to be compensated for said art. So I'm doing my best to try and find a way to access the comics legally. There's I could buy the whole series, but that's like $170. And I don't got $170 to spend on comic books, sadly. So right now I'm paused on reading Spider-Man. Just in case I haven't said it, since you've joined the broadcast, thank you for joining the broadcast. I appreciate it. I hope everybody's doing well today. Oops, went out the line there. Ruh-roh. It's funny, I'm coloring with my left hand here, but my right hand's starting to cramp up. It's the cerebral palsy. My right hand does whatever my left hand does, so as I sit here coloring, it is sitting under the table, also ghost coloring. So it starts to cramp up. I'm open to conversation on most topics. I say most topics because the internet can get weird. But talking with people is the main reason I go live. The coloring is just something to help keep my mind focused so I don't ramble too much, as well as keep me entertained when there's nobody to talk to. It's also a decent starting point for a good chunk of people when wanting to talk, What heroes do you like? Stuff like that. Just in case I haven't said it, since you've joined the broadcast, thank you for joining the broadcast. I appreciate it. I hope everybody's doing well this evening. I guess it's past 8 o'clock, ain't it? Could say 8. Or say night, rather. Thinking about it, I think I might need to find a different red, as well as a different blue, to help. Otherwise, one of these stones are going to blend in with whatever color this is. I mean, I guess I could make sure one's this one and opposite. It's a future problem. For now, move on to the base. So, what's everybody want to talk about? As I've said, I'm open to most topics. Has anybody heard about the new Spider-Man show that's coming out? It's coming out on the 29th, I believe, on Disney Plus. It's an animated show. It's supposed to be Peter while he's still in high school, so like a newer superhero. And instead of like Doc Ock or Iron Man being his mentor, Norman Osborn is going to be his mentor. I think it looks pretty good. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see, how they decide to go the way of the Goblin with Norman being Spider-Man's mentor. Should hopefully be a good twist, whatever they decide to do with it. Obviously it's a twist that's seen coming, but... And they could totally just not even approach that in the first season. Have, like, Harry become the Goblin first, and then Norman after. Instead of Norman first and Harry after. Gotta take a little break. Stretch my fingers out for a second. Right hand is cramping a whole bunch. Plus, bending over the table ain't great from the back. Back at it we go. Alright. Just in case I haven't said it, since you've joined the broadcast, thank you for joining the broadcast. I truly appreciate it. I hope everybody's doing well tonight. I am open to most conversations. I say most conversations because people on the internet can be weird. But yeah, talking with people is the main reason I go live. The coloring is just something to help focus me, keep me from rambling, as well as give me something to do when I don't have nobody to talk to, because otherwise I start getting bored, and yeah, who wants that? Not me, that's for sure. Oh well, I got nobody watching. Dang, it must be boring. Which is, I mean, honestly true. I am a boring person. But here I am, still trying. A bunch of people willing to talk initially, but they all failed soon after. So now it's just me coloring. And basically talking to myself. Slowly working our way up. I guess we're just not getting too many talkers tonight. It's not a big deal. Guess I could just keep rambling to myself. Don't really know what to ramble about. too bad. Yeah, I haven't read any of the Infinity event yet. I plan to eventually, just haven't done it. I mean, there's a line there. We'll do it. Alrighty. We're gonna do this middle one as the time stone, because I feel like that. I wouldn't say it's the most powerful. Maybe just best way to explain that is it's my favorite, I guess. Because who doesn't want to be able to control time? I mean, I guess with the reality stone, time is part of reality, so that kind of covers it, but not too many talkers tonight. Guess the internet's being shy. There we go. One time stone done. I'm about to plug a headphone, or turn a headphone on. Technically, don't really plug anything anymore. Listen to music. Doesn't seem like I'm gonna have any conversations past what I already did. I bet Spider-Man could do some good with the Infinity Stones. Oh, the cramps, they are real. Alright. Keep on keeping on. Oh, another portion done. Why does this not look very red right here? The red stone here, which I believe is the reality stone. Alright. And the space stone be right here. Alright, space stone done. My fingers are starting to cramp on my left hand. Power stone next. Alright, another stone down. Man, my fingers hurt. Do the soul stone and then the mind stone. I'm surprised this has taken me as long as it has. Usually get these done a little bit faster. And then the mind stone. Alrighty. There we go. Just in case I haven't said it, since you've joined the broadcast, thank you for joining the broadcast. I appreciate it. I hope everybody's doing well today. So these are going to be blue. I'm open to most conversations. I say most conversations because people on the internet can be weird. Talking with people is actually the main reason of why I go live. I just do the color and help pass the time, help focus my mind, give people a starting off point. You know, a few different reasons, but all pretty much relates back to talking to people, except for the keeping me from getting bored thing. That's, you know, my own burden to bear. Damn, I should have done this red right here. That would have looked good. Well, too late now. You gotta be careful around like the thick black spots, like right here, because this is a Dollar Tree book. The ink doesn't set the greatest, so you can totally mess up colors by hitting the black marks too much, and then the black spreads onto your pencil and into your spots. It's a whole thing. But girlfriend got this book for $1.25, so can't really argue with it. Alright. And there is the Infinity Gauntlet in Spider-Man colors. Came out looking pretty good. I do think my first thought of I should have used a different shade of red and blue than I used for the base. Would have came out looking a bit better that way. But it's not bad. Spider-Man. Ba-ba-da-ba. So, I think I'm going to call it for the night. I'm pretty sure it's going on what? No, just past 9 o'clock. Not too bad. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to the broadcast. I truly appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, throw me a like and follow. Following is the best way to know when I go live, because I don't really have a set schedule of when I go live. Just go live when I can. And with my brother in the situation that he's in, going live is even more hectic than it was before. It's also why I don't push out as much content as I used to. But yeah, check out my page and my other pages. You might like some of the content I create or used to create, will create in the future. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch are all the same. Powerful Swagger, spelled the same. Twitch is where I broadcast games. The videos usually make it over here on the YouTube, so you can just follow here and watch them here. It's just they take a day from broadcast to get on here because I'm affiliated over on Twitch, and that gives them legal rights for 24 hours. So yeah, I'd appreciate it if you check out my other pages of content. If you enjoy them, throw me some likes and follows. I hope everyone has a wonderful night. Hope to see you next time. And remember, try to be kind out there.